Yeah, it will come up next week. But right now, in this very moment, we will be saying goodbye to one of these two teams, sending them on a long flight, some longer than others, as we get into Mirage. It's Rooster's map pick, and it's time to fear the cock.
All right, we're setting up for a B execute here. EG, 3 leaning towards the B side of the map. George, Hext, and automatic in combination. Util flies out, flashes to go, and TJP's in.
Nice shot for Hex, back at the site, and he's got a double kill immediately. Netic's going to try and run them down, but Automatics come through the short smoke, and this B execute into a stack has not gone well. Can Chelios wait for ASAP on the short side? He needs to be there as soon as possible, and he is with a backstab. The flick for George saves the round, or does it, as Chelios makes his way in towards the bench. He can't find that kill. Stalling out is Junior and Walco with the cross shot. It's a pistol round for EG just about.
Yeah, important double there for Hex to open up the account, making things a whole lot easier to defend. A couple of whippy ones there from Chelios. So his aim on point out the gate. I think the coach, we might need to get him a few extra shirts over there on the Rooster side so he can iron a couple. You know, I imagine didn't pack a whole lot. One wardrobe change coming through as Walco will find the 5th and final, and Rooster, no plant, are actually operating on a full eco as by today's standards. A Deagle, a P250, and 3 Glocks. So as they recycle this, being environmentally friendly, the Rooster boys, we'll see how much damage they can find.
Well, you said Chelios is feeling it, and he's called that as well, because ADK dropped him a Deagle. Even if it does go to waste, it's a sign of the times here. We spoke to ASAP on the couch as well the other day, and he talked about Chelios as an in-game leader, saying that he loved to micro, that he was, very vocal, and sometimes, held them accountable, I guess you could say, with a slight pinch of tilt when required.
Everyone needs a little bit of tilt every now and again. As flash forward, automatic onto ADK, and it's just one to find ASAP before the guns come out.
It's a reassuring round for EG.
Yeah, and this, look, if I know a lot of people don't like this way that I give the synopsis, but this is just the truth of the matter. You have Rooster, a bunch of lads who, this is not their full-time career by any means. This is their passion. This is their obsession. This is what they love to do, and they're out here competing against some of the world's best, against salaried professionals as part of one of the top organizations throughout gaming history, let alone Counter-Strike. EG has been a massive name. Maybe not in the recent years, but back in my day for sure. So there's a big contrast between what the two of these teams are able to bring to the table, and more direct calling here out of Rooster. ASAP selling a bit of a standard fake mid. You've got a window smoke, a cat smoke, the connector molly. That looks like you want to go for the mid control. They are going to try and pounce on towards A. Into Walco with this MP9. Standing the ready smoke, perfectly timed, and that will have to be cancelled. ADK down, and they're going to have to try and reroute this one.
Waiting for ASAP. Coming up the connector, automatic peeling back, should have this cross. And he's got re-smokes as well. Cutting out Chelios will throw the timings off of this round. He might just have to go through it on his teammate's contact. Flashback, Walco, that's a beautiful flash. EG utilizing their utility very well in this game so far. And even ASAP getting mollied out of con. Can't find his lurk timing. Rooster tried to go for a quick split on this A site, but they have been cut into tiny little pieces. An AK fight on ramp is an only way back in, but EG are not even allowing it. They're not even giving it the time of day.
Yeah, this is a bit of a problem, right? When you go for one of these maneuvers where you're hoping that they bite heavily on that mid control, you just want to try and isolate the single fight on the A player, or as they're rotating back in, investigating mid, it's a ruse, guys. You guys coming through connector, he's up on the stairs, meant to facilitate a couple of fights, but that's not to be the case. Now TJP in a 1-on-4, likely not long for this world with 30 seconds left. And, well, might be thinking of the save, but he's pinned in Hext. Should be removing this one, and will do a 3-0 clean start, and nothing to boast for Rooster in the early stages. We're talking about 4 kills in the first 3 rounds, so no real consideration for rounds just yet.
And a bunch of AKs gathered by EG as well. Walco gets 3 off the MP9 up close. He did get stuck on that ladder as Chelios came out and killed his teammate, as you can see here. But recovered well. 3 AKs, a Galil, and some happy chappies on EG as they start to control this game. Chelios does come through with an AK dropped again by ADK. ADK, team player right now, I'm learning. Gave him a Deagle on round 2, left with 1300. Gave him an AK, and now left with 200. Faith in the captain, but can he put it to use, Chad?
Interesting that they've opted for this so early, but I imagine if you're Rooster, you're not thinking EG are too far ahead of you in terms of their approach to the game. them as individuals. So thinking this is their best chance to try and keep things costly. Let's see what Chelios can get away with here.
Yeah, it is very meta at the moment, just to be going for these hero gun rounds, even if it does leave one player lacking.
But they're using ADK essentially as a Sanji.
Yeah.
Which sucks for ADK.
You know, Tech9 ain't that bad.
All right, well, we'll see how long
you
it
have
takes.
to tell yourself, but that's worse.
And then that's the AK completely removed. It can't be picked back up. You'd have to send a player in towards the window. ADK is trying to do that now. He's making noise on the jump.
He'll get it.
The space, sure, but they're just going to get mopped up. There isn't really anything to get excited about here. It will be 4-0.
No deaths. Yeah, Junior just comes swinging out Con. ADK dropped out the window after he got the AK, so plenty of audio cues in that round.
Does Hex trash talk him?
Ooh, bit early.
I think I would hope he does, because if he's going to trash talk the best players in the world, don't do it only from the underdog vein.
Yeah.
Right? Actually trash talk everybody.
Yeah,
give everybody the sauce. If it's going to be your thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it 4 rounds in. Here's my issue with trash talk, Chad, and I know a lot of players feel like this. If people talk shit to me, I play better. Like, every time. You know, maybe not in that 1v1. We'll ignore that.
It depends on the type of trash talk. So
sure.
We'll get
but the kind of trash talk that Hex throws is like, you guys suck.
Yeah,
you know,
it's pretty mid.
It's not mid, but it's not threatening.
That's not top tier.
We'll have to see if it improves throughout the series. Right now, we have a speedier round for Rooster. Oh, the con spam is a problem. ASAP is very low. Walko smokes the molly. Look at the time he's buying here behind the site. Junior's even picked that mid-split. There's still ASAP on the stairs, not for long. There's a swing for Walko, calling for a flash perhaps. That would set him up nicely, but no one's close with one. Util's coming down. Rooster is just stagnant.
He just got dinked. He doesn't even look pressured. Look how calm, just still taking all these jiggles, not swinging too wide, understanding he just needs to keep himself alive. They're stalled out.
And look at the captain round the world, hoping his team can fake this out. It's working for now. They need to keep face here as Hex checks the flank. Every kill counts here for Rooster to make this clutch easier for their captain. TJP is very deep. Chelios doesn't know he has the room. TJP just trying to finish that job off. He heard the spam from his teammate. He finishes it with a wallbang. This is a 2-on-5 essentially in the A site, and they made it a 2-on-2. Resetting now is perfect. Chelios has the plant.
Yeah, sometimes there's moments where you'd hope your teammates would just group up and take the fight and take the swing together. That was all individual. You want to clear out, you want that information. Well, you've just been barbed back as Chelios is forward into Hex position. This should be Chelios' kill every day of the week. He can't connect it. That is a mare. They get the bomb down, sure, but now it's Netic in a 1-on-2.
They know he's late as well. They know exactly where he has to come from. That smoke does nothing. Hexed in the bomb site. Late for automatic, but this just clears more positions. The stick's coming through. The stick is coming through. He sees the wire. He can't do anything about it. It's another round for EG. Netic had to take that kill on short side, and it's all too late.
Well, with everybody going down for EG, there were certain players who had close to 10k, if not. So you show that the first, 5 rounds, we'll make it the 4, have been going so well that even though Netic takes down the final player, it doesn't impact EG whatsoever. This isn't like they've kept any pressure on the economy in the early stages. This is a walk in the park for EG so far.
That full eco with the AK did nothing. Maybe if that had found some kills, there could be cause for consideration.
Concern?
Concern, that's the one, Chad. But no consideration for EG with the money. They've got an orb. So did Chelios. ADK even managing a Galil with that bomb plant, but damn, that was close. Remember, that was a 2v5 fighting on A. Sure, EG may have thrown away a couple of engagements, but still.
If they had just done that as a unit and actually swarmed, that wouldn't have been a concern. They gave away way too many 1v1 opportunities. Connector smoke lined up from Chelios here. But bringing up the trash talk conversation, back when it's a bit more domestic, when it's in your region and you know the players, you can, pressure people's insecurities. You want to get personal, Chad. You're going old school. You're not calling out like anything to do with their physical appearance.
I've seen you limp, Sponge.
But things to do more with like in game, when you know that a player has a tendency to do a thing, or you know a position they play. Like I'm in your head. Like you do it with the other in-game leader. Like if he calls like a rush on a site and you've had it stacked, it's like I'm in your head.
Yeah,
that type of stuff. So that you not just like Hexes, you guys suck. It's like what an 18-year-old from America is telling me. It's like I can live with that.
Whoa. He's 21. Chad.
Sorry, he's 21. I can live with that. That's not a problem. I see plenty of that on TikTok these days. So maybe Hex needs to up his game.
We'll see. Haven't heard anything yet. I think it would be dangerous here to activate Rooster that way. We'll have to see if EG can keep up the dominance. Maybe then it's worth it. Hex not checked. Gets away with another. Both times that Rooster have gone B out of spawn, EG have had 3 players there.
I wonder if this is just an absolute blowout here against Rooster, if it says more about Monty than it does about EG.
Yeah, Monty have been very disappointing this event so far.
Which is strange, because there are some players in that team who can pack a heavy punch, and I have an awful lot of respect for LMBT, the coach over there. So
yeah.
It is interesting to see what shape Monty have come into the Pro League. There's still an opportunity for them to turn it around. They will be taking on Heroic as the last match of the day, I do believe.
Yep.
So
easy, right?
Yeah, and considering how Heroic have been playing, I wouldn't be minding that matchup. Heroic haven't looked themselves. There's a lot of conversation around the camp as we do get back in with one of these limp rounds.
So we're by AWP, Galil, and Dead, of course, to the AWP Junior. Junior, I've been waiting to see this guy pop off here for EG. He's had some moments, but he's not really shown the flair that he does back in NA. And even though he had that downturn after Furia, he's kind of back to his form domestically. So let's see if he can have a couple of rounds here on CT Mirage. Orpus Paradise, perhaps, and he does pick the opposing one. That's a crazy shot for ASAP. Can he double it up? Can he find any more? Trapped in connector, can't get that gun yet. And with the smoke fading, ASAP is in hot water. Bomb control by Junior. They try and peek together, but he isolates that fight to perfection. And this AWP is finally giving us something to believe in. Netic grabs one, but it's put swiftly to bed, and so is this round. There is no hope for ASAP. Yeah, the spam was dangerous, but Junior's there to lock it in.
Still no problems, really no issues so far. And I imagine it will continue in this fashion because Rooster haven't been able to get away with pattern calling. They haven't been able to really set the tempo. There's no gaps that are being forced. The only time that they pulled anything off that seemed remotely convertible was the essential 2v5 attempt on A while Chelios, the third prong, got the bomb down over towards B. So very pedestrian stuff. Let's get the people at home activated, Hugo. We love a bit of Twitch chat action. We love people using the hashtag ESL Pro League. Tweet in, what are you doing with your Saturday morning? What's on the telly?
Or
I hope
evening.
it's us. Yeah, or evening.
Is it Saturday evening in Australia?
It is Saturday evening. Yeah, we're in the future.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so if you're having a good Saturday night, show us what you're up to.
Yeah, you watching this at the bar, in the club right now, on your iPhone? Maybe.
Maybe. Actually, maybe.
There's probably at least one person.
They wouldn't be hearing us, though.
No,
this is where we need the subtitles.
AI
AI might get there eventually.
Rooster going to party out middle here. EG give them that control. The one good thing for EG, well, they've had 2 good B stacks. They go for it again. It's not a B round off spawn, but they've also been flashing pretty efficiently for each other. We'll forget the 2v5, but for the most part, the util has been clean. And maybe we have a late mid clear here for EG. Everyone's hanging around. Not a lot of flashes. Automatic in the window, double short, this is good for a boost. They do the wide one, EG up to date with the meta, playing it safer. Head, not, he spotted it, and now he's gonna go for it. I love that move for EG. They can peel off. Automatic does give away that very easy fight to Netic, more so favoring T every time. And so patience does pay dividends for Rooster as they group back on it.
Bit of a gap here, but if Junior finds this kill onto Netic as he tries to pivot back, it might be limp. Actually, it's baiting them into the rotation. Junior spotted him now. Georgia's top mid. They're hearing a lot of this with this aggressive mid play with all the T-spawn footsteps. Nice. TJP has found a way in. Netic's found another. This is a chance right now for a Rooster round. There's one to find. It will be Junior. There is absolutely no way that this kid is considering a 1v4 situation.
I'd love to see him try, but yeah, even with the money in his pocket, this is a Rooster round. About time.
Hi, Harry. It's good to get Harry back here.
Harry's taking a seat. Are you leaving us, Chad?
I'll leave you, yeah.
What? But Chad, come on. This is the Vitality Phase trio. This is the... Maybe you have better things to do.
Come on, Chad. Don't go,
Come on, Chad.
Come on, man.
I was only casting because Harry had to do
Chad,
a couple of things.
sit back down. This is a Rooster game. They've just got around. You're going to leave?
Stay, Chad.
Maybe
on,
because Harry came is the reason Rooster are going to win. And if I leave, Rooster might win more rounds.
Just sit down, Chad.
All right,
we'll discuss it over a cold beverage.
Cold beverage. How are you feeling, Harry? Oh, you'll be able to talk at some point.
Cast of 3.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll get you there eventually. It's okay, man.
I like this when, you know, Harry... Actually, no, I'm not going to flame you, Harry. I'm happy you're here. Thanks for joining us.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, I'm glad you're
What were
here.
you going to say?
I was going to make a joke about, ha ha ha, he's muted, but I'm actually really...
Wait, is that Harry?
Nice white trousers, Hugo. I couldn't wear them. I tell you what.
Why?
Could never wear them.
Why?
Dude, Rooster got around. I showed up. I saw him getting 7-0'd. I thought, I better go out there.
So you came running.
Better go out there.
Yeah,
Try
for the boys, for the Commonwealth.
Try and turn this all around somehow. And already, they're in with their first one.
Chad is still wearing his cock outfit. Sorry, I just don't like your clothing. No, it is deflated though, Chad. Do you have an air pump?
I do, yeah. I have a
That's
little.
probably
It's
for the best.
battery powered.
Yeah.
It'll suck
A cock
air.
pump, I think
Yeah.
they call it.
See, that's why Harry's here for the high-hanging fruit. He's climbing up those trees.
For those who missed the pre-game segment,
Yeah.
true.
Sorry,
you'll
yeah.
have to wait. You'll have to wait for the
Yeah.
next segment to see exactly what we're alluding to.
It's quite the outfit.
Taking some pace out of things here, just like the commentators. Should we add a little bit?
We can add some. Add a bit of pace.
What type of pace were we thinking? Any pace that we'd like.
I think like pretty up-tempo is
Up-tempo?
a good vibe because I think things are about to pick up.
You got
I
a
think this is
metronome?
about- yeah.
You got a metronome on standby?
That's the sort of pace
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
we
I
should
like
be
that.
keeping,
All right, no,
right?
I like that. I like that.
All right, so here
What's
we are.
about to amp up, Harry? Take it away.
Yeah, it looks like Rooster have got their eyes primed on the B here. Out they go. Missed shot from Junior. Here's the push up through the short side. Ooh, Junior. Another missed shot from that AWP. And now they're going to keep getting closer. George blindsided over on the short side. And suddenly this one slips through the fingers of EG. Rooster are looking for their second round.
Rossley, man, you're sick. You're getting all the kills, mate. You're
trying,
nailing
man. I'm
it. You're
trying, man.
nailing it in that round.
Mirage can be tough, man. But
It can be tough. Those timings,
all right.
man. Those timings.
Chad, it's-
Walco spammed the short smoke, of course. But you know.
Of course. Well, you got all the others.
Yeah, well.
I didn't even know. You were, if you didn't say, I wouldn't have realised. but-
I know, Hugo. That's the thing. I know.
Yeah.
I didn't press 3. Oh my god, I didn't. I was stretching.
You were stretching.
Yeah, I nearly didn't press 3 there.
Got to press 3 just in case.
Well, can you press 5?
What? He's dead.
Dead.
Not on my screen.
Oh, you've got to.
Oh, you swapped it?
Yeah,
You want
I've swapped it
press
back.
0?
I've swapped it back. He means 0.
press
I did
now.
mean 0.
There you go.
My apologies.
I'm in the game.
I can't believe. Oh, Rush is wearing his patented sponge shirt. Show
Like
it off.
that?
Oh, wait,
Got
what's that
careful about
tag
the
say?
badge.
Does that say
Careful
boss?
well, careful about that badge, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's a sponge shirt.
Look, that's beautiful.
I can take it off and give it to you if you want.
Oh,
Take it off
you take
right
it off
now.
right now, yeah.
No.
We need to stay on Twitch, guys.
Hugo, do you have a t-shirt on under that hoodie? I like the hoodie. by
I
the
do
way.
have a t-shirt on under the hoodie. Thank you.
It's a nice hoodie.
I also like the
that.
hoodie. Harry actually bought it for me.
Did he really? Harry, that's so sweet.
I
man.
did. I buy clothes for
Harry
Hugo
does buy.
quite
I'm like a
quite
kind of
bit,
like a
honestly.
Ken doll for Harry. He just dresses me
Actually,
sometimes.
Hugo, everything
takes-
you're wearing today is an item of clothing I've
you
bought
actually.
you.
That's actually not a lie.
You
Yeah,
bought
you
for
actually.
him or you bought
Yeah.
with him?
No,
I think
bought
actually
for
you
him.
bought this for you and you didn't
Well,
like it.
no,
And so
I
you get-
ordered
It's
it.
a hand-me-down.
I ordered it. No, what it was, I ordered it from not the most
No, yeah, you
reputable
bought it.
clothing
Yeah,
brand,
yeah,
and
yeah.
so
Not the most
I don't know what that
reputable-
means.
the,
Didn't
the,
like
the
it, you gave it to
sizing,
me.
the sizing was just
Oh,
wrong.
okay.
You know,
It's
this
big
is,
on me, but
this
I
is
like
meant
big
to,
hoodies,
Hugo,
yeah.
this is meant to be a 3XL. What you're wearing?
It's definitely not.
No, right?
Definitely
Exactly.
not.
So there you
Yeah,
go.
it's more of a
You can see
large.
Like
why
a
you
3XL
went-
for children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're
Yeah.
a kid size.
But
No,
I-
this is an adult clothes.
And adult clothes.
Well, we got some adults stepping up to the big boy table with that second round, boys.
Kind of actually a good
yeah,
Lincoln,
you know the big boy
honestly.
table. Harry, you still at the kids' table at Christmas?
Hell yeah, but through choice, they know how to have
A good
the
time.
best
yeah,
time.
a good
They got
time.
sugar rushing through their veins, and maybe so does
just eating
80k.
sherbet.
Timing swing,
Oh.
and he's getting baited by that sandwich player who dies with nothing. Good read on that reposition. Junior wondering what his teammate was up to. Automatic has to save the day.
Oh, but ADK is having one hell of a round. Beautifully done from the point man. And EG try running for the hills, but they'll get shut down. Rooster.
All right,
Grab
it's
themselves
begun.
a
There we
third.
go.
It has begun.
I enjoy that from TJP. All right, and this is what I want. I want to see some smack talk from the Aussies back the other way because EG, they're a punching bag. They've been a great punching bag for the community for some time. Even though this is a new roster, Rooster can have a crack, right? They can actually get some rounds, get in their head. And speaking of in their head, the pace change on this one. In the last round, we saw how slow they were. The execute coming in very late. This time was a bit more lurky, walking out, catching a bit of a timing, catching them with the pants around the ankles, and all that money we were talking about only a few rounds ago, Hugo.
Yeah.
Where's it gone?
Nowhere, Chad. It's in the bin. And also, how do you rate that smack talk? Woo! What are you doing? You know, where's that coming in on your?
It's better. Well, actually, it's probably on par with You Suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing? It's pretty. I mean, they're holding, just not very well.
I liked your rendition of the woo. That was
I
pretty
wanted to keep it
good.
pretty low. You know, I didn't want to break any eardrums.
That's true. We do have the capabilities to peek around here.
Right now, the peeking is all coming from Rooster, and I don't mean duck.
I did ask the people at home to use the hashtag ESL Pro League and tweet at me or post at me.
Oh, I haven't actually checked the hashtag
X with
for a
me.
few days, which is bad because I'm kind of you know,
on the Twitter sphere.
The one doing the segments where I'm meant to check the hashtags.
It is very difficult, though, to keep up with the hashtags and the Reddit and the forums and everything. So, you should take your time. Just sit down, have a coffee. No one's tweeted anything at us using the hashtag ESL Pro League.
It is early. Viewership is not
guys.
peaking.
Thanks, guys.
We'll be honest, we're kind of desperate for the
Any of your
tweets to come
interactions.
in, like,
Love.
really anything.
That means if you're listening right now and you want to be on the show,
You could get on the show.
it's really that easy. There's no competition. Hashtag ESL Pro League. Say something. Anything. Maybe we'll even read it out.
And the
Maybe.
more creative
Honestly,
you are,
yeah.
the better it is.
Exactly.
But, like, if you just give us anything right now, let's say you're just sitting on your balcony. Maybe you don't have a balcony, actually. Wherever
Well,
you're
no,
sitting, in
it's
your
hypothetical. They can
on
have a
your
balcony.
couch, wherever you are, you're sitting there right now, and you're watching the game on some version of a screen. I'd like to see. I want to leap into your life.
By halftime, I want 3 photos.
3 photos.
Of 3
stuff.
different people watching this somewhere.
Maybe
Give
even
us
just
3.
of your pet. I'll take a picture of a cat.
Yeah.
Or a dog.
Anything.
Or a lizard or a snake.
Or a rooster, Chad.
Or a rooster, for
Have
that
you got
matter.
a pet cock? Maybe don't show us. Lurking out Palace is Chelios. He's got a great timing here. No one's even looking to steps a bit hard, but again, he gets the deep player. Walco's kind of baited his team twice now. It's a little Orky Momo as Rooster have found themselves a 4v3.
Well, you know what they say, Hugo. You've got to sell a teammate to buy a teammate.
Yeah, well, he bought a kill, Chad, but he did sell automatic in that round.
Full sold.
Full sold. And not even at a good price.
They have
Nice
missed
smoke.
that smoke twice now, I do believe, is what's being highlighted here by J_Raz.
Oh,
Nice job.
that was a golden chance to try put a stop to the round. The trade is immediate out of Netic, and so already this one, all the makings of a Rooster round. Gonna give it a bit of a look in from short. George out on an island.
George Shorts, I think they used to call him. He wore great jorts.
I am interested in why he dropped the snorts.
I can think of a few reasons.
Well, what people would lean to in a negative connotation is not where my mind initially goes.
Where would your mind go?
Mine just to somebody who's, maybe they've got some boogers dribbling out of their nose.
Oh, well, that's a pretty negative connotation.
Well, no, but that's fine. We're all human beings. We're just we're in this meat sack floating around the universe just trying to keep it together.
I love that.
I barely can keep my fluids inside my body at the best of times, just like Harry.
I'm just glad his name is actually George.
Is it really George?
Yeah, of course.
Spelled the
it's
same
actually,
way?
Yeah, spelled the same.
That's cool spelling.
He just fuckulated it for in the server, I guess. Like, no, man, yeah.
Rooster are well back in this game,
I was going to
however.
say, yeah.
They really are.
That was a bit
That
of a
was not
time
over
delay,
TJ.
TJ. That was on a time delay. Come on, that was random as hell.
It's like just dawned on them that they're actually winning.
we're doing well.
Guys,
that
we're
round.
actually doing it. Holy shit. They can't believe it.
But in the beginning of the game, when it was looking like a blowout, there wasn't any resistance. I thought this might be quick. But now, knowing that Nuke is the next map of play, and we saw Rooster have some success against Monty, there is confidence now that the Aussies might be able to push this one the distance, if not get it done in general. So we spoke about the 0-0 Nation game briefly on the couch. That was a heartbreaking way for things to go down last season, as Chelios will go down first in round number 13. I guess a micromanage from the grave. Harry loves to do this when he's dead in the pugs. He's really good at micromanaging the pieces.
Yeah, I think that is one of my stronger points. Automatic down here in connector. Will he get micromanaged out of the round or something?
Oh, we got a lot of tweets now.
Automatic is just going to up and leave as the Twitter sphere is checked. Rooster take middle. You've at least got that leg to stand on. And Automatic is fully leaning away from not just mid, but also the window. This is going to give a pretty nice bit of room over to Rooster. EG aggressing in through the apartments. But this begs the question, is Automatic even needed over a B? With how deep they are, they now learn that there's no one over towards this B site. Automatic tries to get set up over on short, but nade
Nice.
reigns in for one, and
Winnable.
Automatic spams another out. So 4v2, EG have done a good job of recovering this. They've even got a big flank on Hexed all the way through T-spawn.
Ooh, he's going to play behind the molly. Just just hope it doesn't spread. That's a nice idea here. They're not going to be ready for TJP in this corner, you'd think, but the flank is an issue for ADK. He's not considering right now. Can TJP save the round, essentially, is the question we're asking of him. Looking the wrong way. TJP shows his hand. Let's see if he can give us a streamer right now. 2 shots, and there's the flank from Hexter. Very nice try, but with his teammate getting nothing from inside the site, it was too much to ask. EG defuse and save this situation. 8-5.
I think, yeah, you're right. If ADK survives or gets a kill in that situation, then TJP has a very good chance, and then they can play off of each other. It's just the fact that TJP is the one to activate second. So automatically, this is how the opener came down on Chelios top mid. Easy as you like. A good little nade with a spam through the smoke for good measure. And Hex to finish things off. ADK not happy with that one. You can see his frustration. Bring that in to the next little segment. But as we take a looky-loo, it is, again, a bit of a default spread from Rooster. They're trying to cotton off everywhere across the map. No pushes between Underpass or the B apartments. ASAP and TJP to deal with top mid. Chelios is just searching over towards A ramp. Looking for Walco here. Might get a chance to find him if he jumps again. Might see the tippy top of the head as well.
I think it would have been right for Walker to finally die first on A rather than his team, but...
You really got it in for Walco.
No, I actually really liked Walco on Nuke the other day.
Oh, yeah.
But,
you really
that's
like
2 rounds. I'm not going to forget them.
You're calling for his head. You
Junior
know,
won't forget. Neither will Automatic, and Junior
Nice shot.
doesn't get that shot off accurately. It's ASAP instead. George getting a trade. Automatic in the connector, and Netic chasing him down. Almost crouch peek in time. It's Automatic grabbing the orb. Back to the A site. We do like this pickup. Tim with a big green. Can't connect it. And this is a nice passive setup here on the A side. He doesn't need to commit. Walco jump spotting dangerously.
Bloody Wilco, man.
But I believe in Walco's supremacy. Do you, Harry?
Ooh. Well, Timothy targets involved with 1. Spam done.
Nice
He
flash.
leaves it all on Chelios. He will fall. Walco the man to do it to him. And EG move up onto a 9th. 9-5. Starting to recover this, right? There was a moment where it kind of felt like from the initial 7-0 scoreline, Rooster were going to look to pull this back and win out the half. EG now back to their winning ways with 2 in a row.
I am going to go back to the first hashtag ESL Pro League of the day, since we started this conversation. It's
like
a lot, you know. The first one is, what's the best part of the Oreo, cookie or the cream?
The cream.
Yeah, obviously.
Everyone loved the
I'm
cream.
going to go with the cream. It's 2-1 on the cream. A lot of
Cream
people
wins.
tweeting something,
Cream wins
anything.
again.
So taking it very literally. Thank you. EG looking for double digs.
I don't think this is a real tweet, but this is from Rasmus Boas.
Okay.
And
Sounds like a fake name, but...
this might heat up here. Hold up. We might have to save this for the second half.
Oh. Oh. Squeezing out 2. No way Automatic gets a third. He's back behind cover.
4 bullets.
He's got 4 bullets. That's enough. You only need 2. And 1 if it's ASAP. Can he find that headshot as the bomb lurks B? Thank you, Rush.
Yeah, the bomb's going to try and get out. In the meantime, Hex does not let them in. And this gets real weird now. Chelios dropping into the site, but they're just going to run him down. They rush him, leaving it all on ASAP. They knew he was out at the stairs. They know he's somewhere over here towards jungle, towards the connector, and they're holding the extremities. Oh my God, didn't make it any easier for Junior.
He loves racking AWPers, doesn't he?
ASAP's even waiting for more, but he might just miss this timing. Automatic was about to rotate through CT. It's a good thing, though, that he started moving forward. He's got to refocus on the bomb if he wants any chance of winning this clutch. EG have a crossfire set up.
Ooh.
Bench player tapped out. ASAP down to the 1v2, but George will swing him and put a stop to that 1v4 attempt, finding 10 on the half for EG. He's got a chance in this one. Makes it look too clean.
You say you're looking, keep looking for it, but you can't find it. Can't find another one to get around with. You try and try, but never find someone who's mine. Keep looking for it, but you can't find it. Can't find another one to get around with. You try and try, never find another me. What is missing when you've been? Tell me something I can hear. Body screaming. You won't admit that you want me close. I know your needs, you know I know. When you're with me, you feel it the most on the low, low, low. You say you're looking, keep looking for it, but you can't find it. Can't find another one to get around with. You try and try, but never find someone who's vibing. Keep looking for it, but you can't find it. Can't find another one to get around with. You try and try, never find another me.
Two angles and Twist will remain supreme. Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's time to wake up if you're Rooster. EG up in the lead, 10-5 on the half. Rooster able to embark on a bit of a streak after the 7-0 beginnings for EG. Able to chain together 5. It was the EG squad who put up the final 3 of the half.
Ooh, yeah!
I like that. Chad's coming in with a bit of energy.
That was all for you.
And
Not
we
for
can
anybody
confirm
else.
that after the map, we'll be showing a lot of the locations you guys are watching this game from. There's some crazy photos out here, boys. I'm tallying them up now as we speak. So stick around for the post-map.
Oh, I like that.
We'll bring back viewer mail. We haven't done that this season. One expert odds. Favorite EG, understandably so. TJP. He's got the Julius in his hand. Caught off guard. Hex going to lob off the head. Is spamming over the USP. Nedic now. He's under pressure. The rotation is coming, Harry.
Oh, yeah, Nedic responding with one more. Look at this push all the way through B for Automatic in the meantime. He's all the way through the apartments. This is kind of interesting.
It's a pivot.
What do they want to do with him? How do they want to
Twinkle
use
toes.
this? Are they going to try and go B?
They're dancing on him.
In they go. Junior dead after one, but he's kept them over here at A, and that bomb makes it through safely. Well, hang on. Just one more moment.
And
that
across the
bomb
line.
makes it through safely, so it's going to go down over towards B. George taps out one more in the meantime. Netic dead, and ADK, his work has only just begun here in this 1v3 clutch. Already up on short is George, and close to the window is Automatic. They are ready to lock ADK out of this 1v3. They don't even want to put him in a position where he believes he can win this. Trapped in the window, looking for a way back in. but nothing to be given from EG. Well, as I say, of course, one given, but that's the end of the line. And EG grabbed that pistol round with a little change, a little pivot in the mid-round.
And that's going to be both pistols now falling in favor of the evil geniuses here, who have done a fantastic job of piecing together the puzzle that is the pistol round in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. $800 start money, limited options of what you could purchase, but the map truly your oyster in a moment like that, Harry Russell.
Yeah, it feels that way. Dude, that opener for TJP is so awkward.
Especially when you see how Hex fluffed the jump.
Yeah, right. Like, it was real ugly. It was ugly to begin with out of Hex, and then he just comes around the corner, sees TJP kind of noping out just down the ladder, all in slow-mo, of course. And so now it's just USPs.
Wait, hold on. We have a guy for rounds like this.
Okay, let's bring him in.
Yeah, right. I'm ready for this one. This is a very important round here.
Rush, can you do a different accent like every couple of moments? Who called?
I'm thinking of like a Hank sort of accent.
Oh, go on.
And they've stacked the site here at B. This is looking absolutely good. But the team, they're walking into A. This is not what you're going to see. Yeah, right. You're absolutely right here. And they're doing a very good job at clearing out all the corners.
When the kills come, give us some Anders.
And oh my god, they're pushing short tonight. The automatic sees him. And he was peeking, and it gets one with the Galil here, and he's not peeking anymore. And now he's peeking again. Junior is here to help him out, and that's lovely too here. And now it slows down a little bit. Walco on this crazy, massive, huge flank. We're sticking with him, but he is peeking, and Junior gets one now. And Walco, he's still flanking here.
Corey
but Junior, he's peeking a little bit.
Corey done.
And now Walco's coming up behind here, and we'll spot him out. And ADK does get taken down here in the last moments of the round.
Actually, like a really good Corey Dunn.
Pretty good Corey Dunn, right?
Corey Dunn was my original, like, I don't know.
Corey Dunn is the same as his Craig Levine. They're the same. It's just his American accent.
All right.
It's his same accent. But well done, Rush.
Yeah, no worries.
That's one of the most important rounds of the game right there. You've absolutely smashed that one.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that, guys. Harry, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man.
Why does
Alright,
Walco only have a USP? Oh, never mind. He has a Galil. He only had a USP for a moment there. He knew that was a full eco in the previous round, so never mind. Equipped, over to B, ready to go.
And they're going fast, just straight through. Mac 10 leading the charge. Oh, the Mac Daddy. Oh, Big George. He was staring into the wall. Looking at the alfalfa, George. The alternate ending to Of Mice and Men. Chelios around these smokes. Looks to move in.
Wow.
And he will deal with automatic. Hex. Next point of contact. Out of ammo on the Galil. Could get traded. He will. Junior swings out to keep this in the advantage of EG. They've at least traded well in this attempt to get the bomb planted. All left onto ASAP now. 1v2, and they've got him pinned in. They'll swing him together, and EG keep finding success.
Great recovery from EG, and I say recovery because Rooster built into that first half, Chad. We were 7-0 down, ended 5-7, and then EG, boom, they've really run up into first place. 6 rounds in a row. The pistol and all conversions, a gun round. Rooster are running out of room at this point. They have one more chance left in this entire map, and EG, you know, it's sad for Rooster, but at the same time, it's reassuring, right? They could have capitulated upon that 5-round streak. They did not.
And that's it, though. When you look at it from Rooster's perspective, it is just a 5-round patch. You lose both pistols. Second half, if they win the pistol, I think we could have really had a game on our hands here. But with that falling apart, it is going to be another round before we see the guns come out yet again. So we're talking 14-5. It is disappointing if you're a Rooster fan today, but I think this is part of the expectation. Nuke will be the second map, as we discussed earlier, and that's a map that they've already shown a little bit of proficiency on. So don't pack it up just yet, Harry. I can see they're starting to put your pencils back in its case.
The bell has not rung.
Damn, man.
School's out for the weekend.
Oh, there you go. Nice. I like that.
It is Saturday, my dudes.
Yeah. I don't remember ever doing Sunday school. I don't mean the religious version. I just mean any form of education.
Yeah.
On a weekend, nah.
It's for nerds.
Education is for nerds.
That's the video game.
I can't read, personally. And I'm the coolest guy I know. 3v3, automatic. Ooh, I'm going to deal with ADK before it becomes a problem. The rest of Rooster rotate over. That's a lot of R's in one sentence. Chelios and TJP. Look to try and make some magic happen here on the force. Or partial, I guess. TJP over the smoke. There was a chance for something there. There might still be for TJP.
Oh, he loud dropped. He loud dropped. You couldn't silent drop there. That's an
It's all on to Chelios. But not a hope in hell.
Did you guys know in Austria that there is a special help desk in the airport for people who arrive in Austria instead of Australia when they thought they were going to be traveling to it? Yeah.
Wait,
Bloody hell, that was a
really?
short flight.
A lot of people, seriously,
No.
yeah, they mess it up.
No.
I don't know how many, when I say a lot.
That would
be like-
ruin your holiday.
Is it
Wouldn't
like
it
a
just?
full like gaslighting desk? Like you go there and it's like just only manned by Aussies? Good day. Yeah, so it
welcome to
appears you've
Australia.
landed in the wrong country, mate. But don't worry, don't be alarmed.
No, there's no way
For
that's
just
real.
5,000 euros, we can get you out of this
Yeah, I was
little
gonna
vibes.
Bloody hell, mate. We can get home for only $200. Let's fly right now. It's only a 2-hour flight.
It's where Nadine works out. Hey guys, Nadine here. I see
You
you've landed in
really-
the wrong country. We've organised your shuttle to the airport. Wait, we are at the airport.
Oh, that's good. That's actually a
If
real
that
thing.
is real, I'm crying.
I believe it is a
Is
real
there
thing.
one in Australia for people who accidentally
I don't think so.
thought they were flying to Austria?
How long into the flight to Australia before you realise you fucked up?
Probably during the layover in Singapore. Is probably you're thinking like, this doesn't feel right.
We've gone the wrong direction, I think.
Well, EG not looking to get lost in the airport anytime soon. They're hoping to pick up the dub here to stave it off another day at least.
If they can just end it confidently, that would be a statement.
Oh,
but
bad.
Rooster signed the check. They pick up the bill. 3 kills in an instant on A. Walco coming up connector on that fade. Junior's drawing them in. Can Walco do anything more? Chelios with the orb. Oh, it's a whiff shot. Junior needs that one. Molly won't do much. He's still got cover from jungle and CT. They're trying to trap this jungle player. Molly would have been really good right now, but he just goes swinging, and the smoke spam sets Netic up for that kill. Junior goes stylish with it. Can't even get the
Good
shot
round from
off.
Netic.
And Rooster do look solid. Netic with 4.
The fact that there was 3 of them retaking through CT spawn, though, Netic playing over the smoke, TJ playing around the smoke, that was the wombo combo that really caught EG off guard. And finally a CT-sided round Shaw. Maybe the timeout. Yeah, there's the music. I thought when I saw Hext operating, picking up a bit of a drink, hadn't come through on our end just yet, but it will be a tactical timeout called by EG. They do have enough to constitute what we would consider a modern-day purchase, right? You have the AWP, they could get out 2 AK-47s, some Tech-9s, Mac-10s, or something of the sort. So I do expect to see yet another purchase from the Evil Geniuses, considering the loss bonus scenario as well. But when you have an AWP saved, it changes your options, right? Do you want to be going fast? Do you want to be getting stuck in? Do we want to be... wait, not bought, sorry, not saved. Do we want to be...
Blue or
pedal
bought
to
or
the metal?
borrowed?
Yeah, well, that's a wedding.
Right now, it's more of a funeral. for
Rush knows
Rooster.
all about weddings.
Yeah, Rush has been to a couple
He's
weddings
been to
recently.
an awful lot
I've been to
recently.
like 4 in the past year.
So
It's
you're an expert at
It's
this
getting
point.
a bit ridiculous, to be honest.
You been to your own yet, Rush?
No.
Any
So,
divorce parties?
No, none. We'll see.
Divorce
See in a few more
parties?
years.
Yeah, you know,
I
you
don't
want to
think they have
celebrate.
pies.
I would.
I think it should be more of an occasion, yeah.
I guess it's 2 parties. That's the issue. So it's even more occasions.
And which party do you go to? Do you run them at the same time and see who your real friends are?
Oh, that's a move.
Wow,
right
that's
there,
a
Chad.
content
That's
idea.
ratty,
That's
man.
messed up. Honestly, I love that. More of that.
Who can we get to get divorced for a bit?
I'm not married, but I'll get married and divorced for the bit.
As long as I get the green card, it's worth it. They've seen him ASAP, stuck at top side, but he's clear at top mid. He could just full flank. Now they've kind of got to change the tune and go back for this. Rooster coming in to assist in middle and EG resetting to kill ASAP. They've read him well. They know they've got him boxed in. I love how much they're focusing on this frag, but as I say that, they set up for a B fake. Bomb trapped A. This
What
is
is going
awkward.
on?
Yeah,
Hey,
wait.
Are they
they
going to fake this? Or is the bomb going on its own? This is a disaster. There's no way
Yeah,
this will work.
This is kind of weird. Kind of interesting. Real crazy hours here.
maybe now.
Automatic.
TJP's still around.
Yeah.
He's making steps.
Oh,
Don't shoot, don't shoot.
TJP.
That's such a smart move from Hex.
Yeah.
They got a plan. And Automatic selling this.
And Junior has the AWP to post up wherever he wants on the
It's
side.
done.
Yeah, this is over.
15 rounds. Lock it in. Lock them out. How long till they realize? Wait. Tick, tock. Oh, they know.
Wait, mate, there's no bomb.
Oh,
and now
it's
they go back
perfect.
and the AWP's posted.
No.
Oh, no.
Well
find a
done,
better
EG.
fight
That
for
looked cooked, but they really saved it. If Automatic, though, doesn't get those entries, Chad, that just dies, right?
Yeah, because there's nobody in the site to hold them there to force this rotation. So it is all on automatic, sure, but they made that type of a buy work. They were able to sell they're really lucky, aren't they, EG? Well, you'll take it. You've stuffed it into the back pocket. You secure yourself 15, and, well, likely just one more round of play here as Netic looks to hold on to the AWP. He will be given the good graces to do so. All right, this is the last chance for everybody playing at home to get in your tweets.
Oh god, am I getting
ESL
more?
Pro
I
League.
kind of stopped.
If there are more, it has to be good because we've already got a bunch of great content. Like we had one come in from...
I have way too many.
Taffy's got some good stuff. We've got one from Tweedy.
So Mouse.
Mouse were involved
Yeah,
too?
Mouse are
Yeah,
involved.
I've got them on the list.
So there's a bunch of people tweeting in some good stuff. So we can take a little bit of a look at some of this once we move into the next segment. So if you want to get your tweets in, do it now. Someone is doing like woodworking, like cutting up. Yeah.
Don't ruin it, chat. It's all coming in during the break.
I like
Nice
that,
map.
though. I like a bit
You've
of
not
that.
got long now. Submit your picks. 15-6, and EG trying to end it with a bang. A crash. A wallop.
There we are.
Kablamo.
Now I know what's happening. Now I know what you were talking about. EG, can they get this over the finish line?
How do you spell onomatopoeia, Hugo?
O-N-O-M. Atopia. A-T. I could write it. I could definitely write it first time.
I could.
But I can't. You know, spelling words out loud. I'm going to write it.
I couldn't spell
O-M-O-M.
Computers have removed the need to do a whole lot of everything.
No, I can't write it. I take it back.
Matopia.
I can say it. Onomato.
Can you define it, Harry?
Yes. It's where a sound sounds like a thing. Like boom.
I know that he knows, but I love that he can't explain it.
How on earth do you define it?
I can give you an example. A crash,
Check this out.
a bang, a wallop,
Those same ones you just did.
yeah, those are the big ones,
They're
right?
the big three.
As the mist fades on B, the entries come in. Dropping shot for automatic. 80k back to the back site on the bin, looking to win, but he is all that stands inside of this one. Netic going to try and join him. That molly constricts them. They just move forward, and a crack indeed as the head gets decapitated. Missed flick. Junior trapped in a corner. George trying to save the day. 15 seconds. He does find that kill. Orb's got them locked in. Junior needs this one, or it's done. The teammate helps out. 10 seconds. This might be the map.
Chelios going in, tries to deny, but the USP is locked out. And so it's EG at 16-6. They pick up a dominant win to open up this series. They look good. They don't let Rooster sneak back in at the close. And now there's Foxes in the hen house, so let's see if EG can keep on eating good.